Morning everyone. It's Tuesday morning and I'm down here in Walton and we're about to get a southbound here on the Rathole. He's coming right now. There go the gates. Feeling much better. Hopefully I'm starting to get over all this. Got a couple appointments this week. See if we can figure out what's going on and hopefully get me all straightened out. Here we go. I haven't got this one for a while. I think they've combined the coil train into a mixed manifest. Rumble time. Well, there's a good start. I know for sure we got at least one more coming. 29F's on the way. So we'll get that long intermodal here in a minute or two or 12. But yeah, I'm feeling better. And hopefully things get back to a little bit more normal for me here. I got to have a CAT scan this week to see what's going on with my sinuses. They're wanting to have a look. So hopefully that comes out okay and they give me whatever I need to finally get rid of all this crap. So anyway, thanks for watching and let's see what happens today. All right, here we go. Here comes 29F intermodal coming south on the Rathole. Should be pretty long too. Usually he is. And he's usually moving pretty good. It looks like he is today. It's coming downhill at you. Get up here on this hillside a little bit. Yep, he's booking, as my buddy Jawtooth would say. They lean into that curve. Look like some new boxes and white ones. Norfolk Southern trailers. Alrighty, I believe we've got NS, I think it's 174, either sitting down here at Brock, going to come north, or he's behind this train here. So there is another one in the neighborhood. We'll get it here in a minute. Got us a northbound coming now. A lot of power on the front of that one. A lot of power for a short train. You know, CSX needs to get in the game here. I looked at the camera in Covington, and there's an auto rack train that's been sitting there for hours. I believe is coming this way. If maybe they're just waiting on a crew or something. I'm gonna have to go back over here and check my phone and see if it's moved yet. But yeah, it's about time for something to come rolling down those tracks. So hey, we'll catch them when they get here. Okay, we got us another southbound coming here. Not sure what this is. Might have another one after this one. I heard a couple of them talking. I think there's one waiting to come north. Up. Intermodal. Whoa, about fell down the hill. Yeah, CSX hasn't gotten the game yet. They must be doing track work. They've had an auto rack train sitting in Covington waiting to go south since 4 o'clock this morning. And it's almost noon now. So I don't know if we're going to see anything on CSX today. Alcoholic beverages. Rumble time, double rumble. Yeah, he was a long one. I think there's one sitting down here waiting on this one to go past, but I think there still may be another southbound coming. So, hey, I guess we're going to find out together. Okay, got another southbound coming here. And believe it or not, I think we might have one coming on CSX here shortly. So I guess we'll figure it out if it happens. They're working on the tracks or something, because there hasn't been anything going on in CSX this morning. I mean, it has been dead as a hammer. And they are working on the NS tracks 10 miles north of here too. It's that time of year. All right, let's see what we got here. Yep, could be a grain train. Nope, manifest. Rumble time. Yeah, that was a good one. All right, let's see if CSX shows up. There we go. Maintenance away stuff. Yeah, that might be it for the trains for a while if that guy's out there. I believe I got one coming on CSX though, and that's probably going to do it for the day if it shows up. We will see. I believe we got a ballast regulator coming now. Yeah, that's a bad sign if you want to see trains. They're probably going to be on there for a while. So I'd say NS is officially not going to be seeing anything unless there happens to be something on a siding down there waiting to come north. Well, I was right, folks. CSX is finally getting in the game here. I think we got L411 coming now. That's the Ghent local. That's the one that goes down to the steel mill in Ghent, Kentucky. You should be coming around that curve anytime. Maybe that's not the Ghent local. That might be 573. That's a pleasant surprise. Maybe the locals be going to be behind him then. I don't know. Yeah, I believe this is 411. I think he just had some cars on there I wasn't used to seeing. All right, we'll get the defect detector here in just a second.
CSX equipment defect detector. Milepost 89er.0. No defects. No defects. Total axle 3, 5, 6. Train lane 4, 9er 1, 8. End of transmission.
411, good count on defects southbound.
There you go. That was L411. All right, folks. NS is now going to be dead. They're working on the tracks. And CSX has been dead all morning. So I'm going to call it a day. I might take a ride around, see if I run across something. So thanks for watching. Thanks for your patience. I'm feeling better. Hopefully I'm about over all this. I got a CAT scan this week on my sinuses, see if we can figure out what's going on. And with that, hey, we'll catch you on the next one. If you don't mind, like, comment, subscribe, and share. All that stuff helps my channel with the algorithm, which YouTube is trying to keep the small channels down more and more. And the ads are what pays for the gas, and I can sure use some help there with the price of gas is today. I don't have to tell you about that. So, hey, we'll catch you on the next one. Everybody have a great day.